Hello, Bruno da GAMA here, Brazilian Health Nuts. Welcome back to one more episode of the Dad's on Fire. I'm happy to be here with you because the topic of today, it is going to be mandatory if you want to become a Dad's on Fire. If you want to have the Dad's on Fire life, you gotta become productive. So have you ever you had the desire to be more productive, to have more focus into your day so that you can so that you can do more things in your day, so that you can make more money, be more productive in your job, just spend more time with your family, with your kids. It's super important in the world that we live nowadays to have focus. I remember back in the days, for me, like one of the things that I wish I had the most is focus, the ability to get something and get it done, the ability to have all my energy, all my fiber into that one thing and make it happen. And I was struggling with that so much, and I didn't really understand. So I went on a quest, I went on a journey to figure it out. Really, what does it take to a busy dad, to a busy person, to a busy entrepreneur to get more focus in our lives? How do we do this in the world that we live nowadays? Because let me tell you something, it is not going to be easy. It's not going to be natural even for you to have the focus that you want to have in your life. Why? Because the world that we live nowadays, my friends, has changed a lot. The world that we live nowadays is taking your attention, is grabbing your attention from every single corner that you possibly can imagine. So it gets very distracting, so we suffer. And then what happens is, if we don't have focus, if we don't have the ability to get shit done, we are not going to be able to do the things that you want to accomplish. We are not going to be able to live our dreams, because we have limited amount of time in our lives. It is important to understand that we just have certain amount of time in our day. We all have the same time. We all have 24 hours, and then we are going to be dying, right? So there is no time. Time doesn't go back. So time is really the most important thing for you. Time and energy. Those two things, you gotta make sure that you really understand so that you can actually improve the quality of your focus, the quality of a concentration, and really being more productive, become this person that you want to be, that gets shit done, right? So I want to share with you, I believe there is 3 foundation things that you have to be paying attention to if you want to take your level of concentration, if your level of productivity to a whole different level, to a new level that you cannot even imagine right now it is possible. And there is many more things to be said, but I believe those 3 is going to be shaping you. It's going to be giving you the foundation to go from this place and start to improving, and then you keep rising and rising more, okay? So the number one thing, my friend, that I believe you have to understand is, we live in a world of distractions. And I mentioned this on the beginning of the episode. We live in a world nowadays that is trying to catch your attention from every single place that you look at. We are bombarded with advertisements every single where that we go. There is so many freaking distractions. There is the internet, there is the TV, there is people, there is your family, there is your kids, there is everybody else there trying to get your attention. So it is important to understand that the world that we live nowadays has changed, has completely changed. Therefore, we have to adapt. We have to understand the environment that we live. I talk about this all the time inside of the Dad's on Fire project, guys. The environment is going to be determining your success. If you don't understand that you are byproduct of your environment, and if you don't understand that you have to make tweaks, you have to make changes inside of your environment, inside of your working process, inside of the people that you are hanging out with, inside of your home, inside of the places that you visit, the places that you go, this is all going to be determining the results that you get in life. It's always going to be determining your level of focus, your level of productivity. So that's number one. You gotta make sure that you eliminate distractions from your life as much as you can, and they are all over the place. Seriously, they are everywhere that you go. So you have to protect yourself. You have to create this shield of protection and understand, cool, when I need to focus, when I need to get shit done, I am going to be eliminating distractions. That is number one. Now, the second thing that I have to share with you today is, cool, now distractions, they are everywhere. The biggest offender that I see nowadays, and that you have to be paying attention, that you have to be eliminating from your life, it is social media. I mean, seriously, I could be writing a whole book. There is many books just about this topic, and this is going to be one of the things that you're going to be seeing on mass media a lot, I believe, into the next years, because this is changing everything. Internet, social media, technology is changing the way we live, is changing our behavior a lot. I mean, seriously, especially, I mean, for kids, we don't even want to get into the conversation, but even as dads, as busy men, the way we are busy, we're always striving for more, we always want to accomplish more into this life, and social media, it is a huge distraction. There is, you know, Instagram, Facebook, right now, you podcast, there is so many things right now calling your attention and trying to grab your attention here, that once you get into that mode of, let's say, scrolling down through Facebook feeds, once you see you already spend 5 minutes and your concentration, your focus went a completely different way. And it is important to understand the way focus works, the way this works is actually, it takes a little more time for you to go back to that flow stage. Every time you're doing something important, you want to be into that flow stage that you can just go naturally and just become productive, where time disappears, where you're doing things that you're not even thinking about it. You're just doing because you get into that place where things go just naturally. So I want you to be paying attention to social media a lot. And one quick tip, the way I do this in my life, I turn it off, I shut it down, all notifications inside of my cell phone, inside of my computer. I shut it down, all things. So I don't know if somebody comments on my post that I did on Facebook. I don't know if somebody's liking my pictures inside of Instagram. I know nothing. I don't know when I receive email. I have to actually go inside of the apps and I have to click there to see if I have something. This has been a game changer for me, because I'm not being bombarded with notifications all over the place trying to grab my attention. And I'm telling you, even if it's like a noise, for example, somebody's calling on the phone, and I know that this can be different for people that have different lifestyle, depending on the type of your work, depending on what you do for a living. Of course, this is going to be different. Not everybody can shut it down, all notifications. Not everybody can shut it down phone. But I'm telling you, just pay attention to this one thing. Shut it down, notifications, if you can, and let me know how much more productive you can actually get just by doing this simple action in your life. Okay, that's the second tip that I have for you. And the last thing that I want to share today inside of this episode is, cool, now you know that the environment is going to be determining your results. Now you know that social media, that everything is trying to grab your attention, you have to shut it down. Now you gotta be willing to behave. I call this the heart surgery doctor behavior. What is that? Well, you gotta be willing to behave like a surgeon, like a doctor who is going to be doing a surgery on a patient, on a heart surgery, something very, very drastic, something very, very crucial for the other people's life. What do I mean exactly by that? Here's the deal. If you want to get massive shit done in your life, you gotta shut it down, notifications, you gotta shut it down in your environments. Now, you gotta be willing to sit to whatever you're going to be when you want to be more productive, and don't let anybody bother you. Your kids, your wife, anybody. You have to have that time, that specific time in your day when you want to be producing your contents, when you want to be producing your work, when you want to be really be doing the thing that you want to do, whatever it is, the thing that you love. If you want to be playing more sports, if you want to be writing, if you want to be acquiring a new skill for your job, whatever it is for you that you know you have to be laser focused, you gotta behave like this. You have to pretend that you are in a surgery room where nobody, think about it, nobody can reach out to that doctor when he is doing the surgery. Do you think his kid is going to be able to go there, hey dad, I need to do something? Do you think his wife is going to be able to bother him, or like, hey, I need help to fix this in the kitchen? Do you think that this is going to be happening when this doctor is doing the surgery? Of course it's not. Now you have to behave the same way. Why? Because your life matters as much as the surgery matters for this doctor, for this patient. It's the same way. It's about the mentality, it is about the mindset that you develop for your own life, because everything matters. Every single moment, every single decision that you are taking in your life matters. I don't care what it is, I know that matters, and especially if you start to behave like this doctor, having this mentality of, okay, everything matters, I'm going to be taking my life seriously, so I'm going to be shutting off all distractions from my life for that period of time. If you do those three things, I'm telling you, your productivity, your focus is going to be going to a whole different level, and then you can actually become this dad on fire. You can have it all, you can make more money, you can get shit done, you can be productive with everything, you can spend more time with your family, you can do the things that you really love, that you really want to do, because now you have time. Now you found a way to get more time in your day. That's how you do it. You become laser focused, you become productive. Now, if you like this, do me a favor, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and make sure, please leave me a review inside of iTunes. That would help a lot the show to get more people to see this. I would appreciate you very much, so more people can get to this message. And don't forget to share this with another dad, a friend of yours who should be your accountability partner. So share this with another dad, friend of yours, so that we can help this person as well, and you can keep getting more people inside of the Dads on Fire life about these movements that we are creating to end this epidemic of powerless dads. Cool? And don't forget, I have a free gift for you. All you have to do is just go into the link on this description of this episode, or just go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com and grab your free gifts. I'm going to be helping you how to start burning fat, how to get more energy super quick. Just go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com and grab it for free. Okay, until then, make sure to take action so that you can become a dad on fire. I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.